And welcome back. It's Tuesday. And what is it called? Giving Back Tuesday. That's tomorrow. November 28th is Giving Tuesday. And our next guests are participating. Joining us with more on this and their organization, Tell Every Amazing Lady. We have Pamela Esposito and Amy Kiara.
Pamela.
Kiara,
Yep.
You're Pamela,
She's
but you
here.
threw another piece of last name in there. Wait a minute. Amery.
Yes.
Pamela Esposito-Amery, CEO and founder, and Kiara Carrion. Could I say Carrion?
Yeah.
There you
that sounds
go.
good.
We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Tell us about the wonderful things that you guys are doing in our community.
Sure. So I started Tell Every Amazing Lady when my sister was diagnosed with ovarian cancer because there really wasn't a lot of support for her. We started it together, and we originally set out to have a walk because there wasn't an ovarian cancer walk in all of New York City where we grew up. And so that's where how it started, and then we became a foundation years later. We're just about to celebrate 10 years. Unfortunately, I did lose my sister. But thank you. We offer so many programs and support for the families who've been affected by ovarian cancer, and we also educate the public about this really important disease.
So you started TEAL.
Yes. So the color teal is like pink for breast cancer, hence
Yep.
teal for ovarian cancer, and we came up with Tell Every Amazing Lady.
Beautiful, beautiful. And how did you get involved?
Well, I started doing pageants, and I heard about my cousin, whose name is Jennifer, and she had ovarian cancer, and we had no idea until about, I want to say 2 years ago. We found out that she had ovarian cancer, and it was absolutely devastating that she had to go through that alone, and we had no idea. And she worked with Pamela, and through there we got together, and I started volunteering for her, and then she asked me to be a youth ambassador, which was so amazing. And yeah, that's how I got
And
started.
people are afraid to come out and say, you know, this is what I have. So you found out later on that she
Yeah,
had ovarian cancer.
much after, later.
Wow. And it has to be devastating for a person to find out that you have a disease that that can possibly take you all the way out.
Yeah.
So how did you find out?
So my sister had symptoms, and the important thing to know about ovarian cancer is that there's no screening test. So even if a woman, goes to the doctor, does her annual exams, does what she's supposed to do, the doctors actually don't have the tools to detect it. So she had symptoms for quite a while, over a year, and she went from doctor to doctor complaining about
And they
different
couldn't
symptoms.
find out what was going on.
They didn't know what it was. They, blamed it on other things. And so I'd like to mention some of the symptoms because I'm
Sure.
sure some of your
Yes.
viewers want to know. But it's common things like back pain, bloating, pelvic pain. Women sometimes get those on a regular basis. So
Yeah.
when it becomes alarming, it's when it lasts for more than 2 weeks and it's maybe new to you or there's no reason for it. You still should be really persistent to talk to your doctor about it. And we do a lot of education. So that's why it was so shocking to my sister where, she's the perfect example. This happens a lot. She goes to different doctors, tells them she's having these problems, and it's still usually caught at a late stage. It's very rare to be caught at stage 1.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you think is causing this problem?
So there's lack of funding for research. We do provide some medical research, but we're a local organization. We are doing national things, but our impact is just a little bit in this huge problem for women's health across the globe, really.
Is it the papilloma virus?
So the pap smear that a woman can get annually is really looking for cervical cancer. It doesn't find ovarian cancer. So even if a woman goes for her mammogram, she goes for the pap, they're not really getting their ovaries checked annually. So there's definitely a problem there. But there are symptoms, there are signs, there are risk factors. So for instance, it's in my family. Family history is one of the things that, someone can go for genetic testing. They can really empower themselves with education, and that's some of the things that we provide.
Wow, they have to find a way to detect it early on.
Yeah.
You think they're working on that?
Well, some of the
research?
studies that we fund, so people who support our foundation, they are supporting medical research to try to find these. We have all of the studies that we've been a part of listed on our website, and it's definitely something that we're trying for.
Do you have a number of corporations or people who are supporting your foundation?
Yeah, we've been around for about 10 years now, and we definitely still need the public's help. We're very much still being supported by everybody, neighbors, friends, family, the community, and it really adds up and impacts everything that we're doing.
Kiara, you have a pageant coming up to help fund this a little bit? further along?
No, that pageant, not yet. But
She's involved in our TEAL ambassador program, our youth ambassador program.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you go into the schools and things of that nature?
what?
How do you get the word out?
Well, what I do for my community is you could go to schools, you can do parades, and it's really, the program is designed to empower young women and young men to teach their communities about ovarian cancer. And with this Giving Tuesday, we are focusing on fundraising in order to provide the resources each TEAL youth ambassador needs to continue the program. So, yeah.
Are you using social media?
Yes.
So there's a lot of ways people can get involved in either Giving Tuesday or things that Kiara is doing as well. On our Facebook page tomorrow on Giving Tuesday, you can start a fundraiser, and the Gates Foundation will actually do a matching gift.
Yeah.
We're also having a holiday open house party in our Brooklyn Community Center. We have a CrowdRise fundraising page with Newman's Own. There's a whole campaign going on, so you can really choose whatever platform anybody's interested in. You can also give a general donation on our website, and even give an e-card as a holiday gift. So there's a lot of ways people can get involved.
I know this is Cyber Monday, but we will extend this into Tuesday.
Yes.
Can we call it Giving Tuesday today?
Sure, it could be
Yes.
early. You can
All
start
right.
early, no reason why not to.
All right, I'm going to give you my friend. Say hello to my little friend. Giving Tuesday, ask for what you want.
So tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, and we can start early. We ask that you visit telleveryamazinglady.org Giving Tuesday, or tealwalk.org Giving Tuesday, / Giving Tuesday. And will give you a lot of options. There's about 5 ways you can get involved, whatever works for you. If you live in the area and want to come check out our community center, or you want to give on Facebook or on our website, we'd love the support, so you can support people like Kiara spreading our message.
There you go. How do you like my little friend?
He's great.
He's pretty cool, right? All right, finally, what are some of the programs that you have dealing with ovarian cancer?
Sure. So we do have a community center, like I mentioned, and we offer free services that families can come by. And one of the things when my sister was diagnosed, she felt really alone. It's very hard to find an ovarian cancer patient. It's 1 in 70. If you compare that to breast cancer, for 1 in 8. So we really created a community so that women can come and share their experiences, but also the whole family can get involved. We have free programs for even husbands and daughters and children involved, as well as the public, general public. If you just don't know anything about ovarian cancer, or you want to be more educated, come and check out some of the free programs we have.
Yeah, you know your sister's still involved in this in a big way.
Of course, yes.
You feel some of the words coming through?
For sure, yeah. We've have pictures of her all over our center, and she's definitely guiding us every day.
Well, God bless you. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you for having us.
One more time, your website, where we can go.
tealwalk.org.
Thank you. All right, we've got to take a quick break right here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more next.